them legs up. Oh my God. What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with a new video. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I had a good weekend up until it got to Sunday. Friday night, I spent Friday. I just didn't do. You was here. Remember when you seen me sleep on that couch yesterday, and you kept talking about some fucking money? Yes.
Yeah, you owe me money.
Bitch. I just slept on Sunday. I was up, but I was sleeping.
You keep talking about money.
Yeah.
You got to go over to me.
He keep talking about this fucking money. Oh, you owe me my $25. You owe me my $25. I said, bitch, go sit down somewhere. You'll get your $25. It ain't like I never been sending nothing else that's owed to him. I give him his $25.
Past due.
Yeah, I give it to him when it's time to give it to him.
You past due. What you mean time? I need my money. The fuck?
Oh my God.
It's when it's time. Bitch, yeah, it's time for you to get my money.
Yeah, it's time to give him. Yeah. Make sure you talk to the microphone. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you get his funky little $25, as Nina would say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotta make sure I smell it. Next time I give money, well, I ain't give it to you, but
Right.
I ain't give it to you. I guess that's for when you give it to somebody. Make sure you smell it first.
Right, but it better not be.
Because when you ask for it back, it's always funky.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So you gotta smell it first when you hand it out. Because it's always funky when you're trying to get it back.
To everyone watching, please click the thumbs up button, which is the like button. If you're on your phone, if you're on your computer, if you're on your PlayStation or your Xbox or your tablet, there's a like button. Click the like button. And also, if you want to leave a comment, let me know what city you representing. Let me know where y'all at. I want to know where y'all at. I know a lot of y'all are in New York or in D.C. or in Cali or in Georgia, but let me know. I want to know where y'all at, where y'all watching from. Let me know. Or even if you're on vacation, shout out where you at on vacation. Friday night, I had I ain't have to go, but I went to a family little function. Okay.
I ain't have to.
You know, first of all, I was surprised I got an invitation. I was like, oh, okay. Y'all want me to come back? What?
I asked somebody was at the same house, and they told me no.
No, it wasn't the same house. Okay. It wasn't the same. It wasn't the same.
But those people were there.
Yeah, they were there. Yeah, oh yeah, we had a good time. Oh my God, we had a ball. You know, we had a ball.
They probably saw you come in and said,
yes,
okay,
here we go. What are you going to say this time?
Lock it up.
Oh, baby, we had a ball till 3 o'clock in the morning. It was till 3 o'clock. And I was just happy to, finally, like, y'all know I went out before, but then I got out the house again. So I was happy to get out the house. Saturday, I relaxed. But for some reason, and my friends came over on Saturday night, but for some reason on Sunday, all I did was sleep. Like I just slept and I don't know what that's all about. I slept and I slept and I slept. Mikkel came over, brought these biscuits over. Once I seen they were Cheddar Bay biscuits, I fucked those biscuits up. I had about
after
6.
I gave them to you, I missed them. I was like, damn, I shouldn't have given them to him.
Yeah, I had about 6 of them biscuits.
I might go
Sunday.
get some today.
Yeah, they were good. I mean, they were really, really good. And they just bake them for you and give them to you in the box.
I went to Red Lobster. I didn't realize that Red Lobster wasn't letting people in. They were only doing takeout. So I went and I ordered some food. And I ordered some biscuits. And instead of ordering 6, because they give you 6 or 12, I ordered 12 like a jackass. Mm-hmm. And I only ate 3. And once I got to the third one, I was full. Mm-hmm. So...
And then he came here.
Because I didn't want to throw them in the trash. So I said I'd give them to a garbage disposal.
Right.
So I brought them to you.
And I ate some. And they ain't really eat them like that. I guess they don't appreciate Cheddar Bay biscuits like I do. And I just tore them up throughout the night. But I just kept sleeping and sleeping and sleeping and watching TV and sleeping.
This heat does it to me.
Yes, and Losing Isaiah was on yesterday. The Wood was on. Like I just left it on Stars Black, and I still never watched The Wood. Don't judge me, y'all. Don't judge me because I feel it coming on. Don't judge me. I just never watched it. And they had on another black movie. It was they Stars in Black, but they had a couple movies on that was watching me throughout the day. And so that was my Sunday, my weekend. But I want to give a shout out to Jamar and Scotty, who's Mr. Still Standing. I was on their YouTube show last week with Ashley, Bondi Blue, Sweet Addictions TV. Mikkel came through. I feel like I'm missing somebody.
Candy.
Yeah, I said Candy. Oh, it was just the 6 of us. Oh. Ashley Miller. Did I say Ashley Miller? I don't think so. Yeah, Ashley Miller. We was all on that call, and I mean, we had a good 3 hours just talking about.
Was it live where people were watching?
Yeah, it was
See, I
live.
didn't see the people. I didn't know. I thought it was just y'all, and then y'all were going to like upload it. I didn't realize people were actually.
Oh no, yeah, the people were on the side. They
I
were.
I wasn't even paying attention to the comments because
Yeah.
I didn't know until after the fact, and then I saw. I think something. I was like, oh wow, I didn't know that was even live.
Yep, it was live. We had a good time for 3 hours, and then I went on my live for 3 hours. Well, 2 hours and a half. I just had me a good Thursday night. It was really fun.
Whose page is it uploaded to?
Mr. Still Standing on YouTube. And it's all of us there. We had a good time talking about YouTube of the past and the present and what's going on and being inspirational, talking about the old drama and all of that stuff. If you missed it, go ahead and go check out that video. The link is down below where you can click and watch. And our Scorpion Show mask finally came. I know you've been seeing the pictures of us wearing them on social media. So thank you to Teespring for finally getting our order right. And I'm still waiting for them phone cases. I don't know. I think they lost them. And if you would like to purchase your merchandise, you can go to click the link to the Teespring store where our Scorpion Show store is. And also my mug came. I got the Scorpion Show mug with the podcast logo on there. Of course, I have coffee in here that's not finished, but
That's pretty. It's a nice mug.
yeah, I like it.
That's a nice mug.
Yeah, with the Scorpion Show podcast. Make sure y'all get your merchandise, and thank you to those who made some purchases this weekend, because I seen y'all been in the store. Excuse me. Also, over the weekend, we lost a television great in Regis Philbin. Regis Philbin has been on TV since TV existed, which is a very long time ago. He had set a Guinness World Record of being on TV for the most hours, clocking in over 17,000 hours, and I think it ended like around with 19,000 hours. I'm not sure, but I think it was somewhere.
No, 17,000.
What did it finally end with?
What his
Like
TV?
his last because you remember he would do like Millionaire, like after he left the show he would come back and do like Celebrity Millionaires.
Are we talking about Guinness?
Yeah, Guinness.
I'm not for sure, but I know that they said that he broke the record, like you said, for
Most hours on TV.
on TV. I think it's like live TV though, for 17,000 hours. I'm not for sure what exactly. I don't know the answer to your question.
Yeah, but if it's 17,000, then it's 17. You know, it's 17,000. But I got to know Regis when he hosted Regis and Kathy Lee, and that's one of the shows you watch when you missed a day of school or you were sick, or if it's the summertime.
That was before some of y'all time, because that was before Kelly and
Kelly, Regis and Kelly, and then Kelly and Michael, and then Kelly and Ryan.
Yeah, that was before. That was for them. It was Regis and
Kathy Lee. Yes,
Kathy Lee that's
Gifford.
with Hold a Copy on the Today Show.
Yeah, and Kathy retired from that show too. So now it's Hoda and one of the Bush daughters, I believe, Jenna.
Kathy should have retired because Kathy says a lot of stupid stuff at times. Remember she said something. She a few years ago when they were interviewing MC Hammer, and she made a comment like, "Oh," to his son, and said, "Oh, your dad used to be big," and MC Hammer had to get her together and say, "But that's not something that you say to her." However,
she said that on the show.
She said that on TV. It's on. If you look it up on YouTube, you see the clip, and she says, "Oh." Something to the effect of, "Oh, your dad used to be big back in the day," and MC Hammer said, "Well, that's not something that you say." Let's say his son was 13. That's not something that you say to a 13-year-old,
right?
And then she kind of like, "Oh, well, no, I'm just saying."
Yeah, I don't think she was being shady, but she.
Yeah, but that is not something that.
You don't want to say. Yeah, but MC Hammer was big back in the day. Like, just say I don't know how I would say it, but yeah, your father had a popping back in the 90s, something like that. Say something like that, where it's not offensive.
Yeah, she could have worded it differently.
Yeah, because everybody had on them trying to do the MC Hammer dance or put on the little pants and Too Legit to Quit and all of that stuff.
She could have definitely worded it differently.
Yeah, but Regis was the man. He always had fun. Like, I love when he got excited and he'd be talking like, I don't want to do it because I don't want to fuck it up. But he always would get so excited and hyped speak. Then I really loved him on Millionaire, and I would just love to see someone at least try to win $1 million, and I think I only saw it one time, but I'm sure it happened more than once where someone won the millionaire prize. But it was like the thing to watch Who Wants to Be a Millionaire back in the day. Like
Especially when he
everybody's
was
watching
on
that. Yes. And then it became a little, what you call that thing?
Dry.
Yeah, syndication. You tried it.
No, but you're right. It was good when Regis was hosting it because
Yeah.
it was a new show, and you were like, "Wait, wow, you can." And then the questions that they were asking, then you had a chance to call 3 people,
Yeah.
and you were saying you hope that the person that they called knew the answer. It was good. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so Regis will be missed. Regis passed away at the age of 88 years old.
We'd have been 89 next month.
Yep, which is crazy.
life.
Yeah, that is a
I didn't
long
know he
life.
was that old.
Yeah.
really didn't. I mean, you don't think about it until you see, and then you realize, wait, they are that old, but you don't think about it when they're living because they're so youthful.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He never, you know, like he was old, but
yeah, you knew he
you
was
never
old, but
think
you never
about his
thought
age
the
and
age because of the fact that he was so
The
he was
microphone.
Regis.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
we're gonna get used to these YouTube videos with the microphones because I don't want y'all to hear
Right.
like the air conditioning, all that stuff in the background. Just make it more professional sounding for y'all. And thank you to those who noticed. So yeah, rest in peace, Regis. And then we learned yesterday. I know you know how to say her name because I might tear it up. From
Olivia
going with
de
from going with the wind.
It's very easy.
And we just talked about her recently.
Earlier, and she just turned 104 earlier this month, July 6th, I think it was.
Right.
The beginning of this month, and it was all over the news, her celebrating her birthday. And they even posted a picture of her last year on her 103rd birthday riding a bike over in Paris. But that's the way to go. You lived 104 years and you died peacefully in your sleep.
Right.
That's the way to go. You wasn't sick, nothing. You just closed your eyes.
Went on to glory.
Right.
Yeah.
Went on home.
And rest in peace to Olivia de Havilland. That's
De
it.
Havilland.
De Havilland.
Yes.
And then they've been showing different tributes to Representative John Lewis from Georgia. I seen, they showed like bits and pieces of what was going on in Troy, Alabama. And then yesterday when he was driven over the Edmund Pettus Bridge. And then today they took him to the Capitol. And there was this guy singing. Did you watch it?
No, but I snickered because did you hear what your president said?
About him not being able to go?
Yeah, he's not going.
Don't nobody care. Don't nobody want him there. And I thought about that. Like, you got to feel like an ass to not be invited to so many things. Like, you didn't get invited to Bush.
No, but I don't know if
John
if
McCain.
that funeral that he's not. Well, you might be talking about
Lion
the funeral.
State. It don't even matter.
But I don't think it wasn't that he wasn't invited to go view, which a lot of people, even the vice president, is going to go do, and Joe Biden's supposedly was going today too. But it's just that you can go and view the casket. But when he said no, I guess he probably figured I had the flags lowered for him. That's enough.
Yeah. I mean, he talk about everybody and then they die. You know, it's just crazy. Yeah.
Trump is something else.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want him there. I'm glad because he would have been being a phony and he's keeping it real right now.
Yeah, he's keeping it all the way real. So let him continue to keep it real.
Right. But it was this man who sang Amazing Grace and It Is Well With My Soul.
That guy?
Yes.
I gotta watch it. So
he's a reverend.
what am I typing in when because this is all at the
Oh, you
I
can probably
saw
find
that
it on
wasn't
CNN.
inside the Capitol, right? It was on
It
the
was
steps.
it was inside. They were
Oh.
inside. And I mean that man sang and his voice was so deep. He killed it. I loved it. It should be you might be able to find it on YouTube by now.
Yeah.
Somebody happened to have it. So yeah, we're done with the those who passed on to glory. I want to talk about the Chi early this week. This week, of course, it was a good episode.
Yesterday.
Yeah,
I didn't
did you
see
see
it
it?
yesterday.
Oh my
Oh
God,
my
I'm gonna
God.
fuck you up
What
because
the
it
hell was I
was
doing
good.
last night that I didn't see it?
Kevin's birthday was a wild birthday. I'm gonna just say that.
Wow, what the hell? How
What
did I
the
miss that?
hell?
Wait, pause. Last night, what was I doing, Kevin?
I don't know what you were doing.
You know why?
You were here.
You know why I forgot? Because I usually watch the Chi when I'm at work,
Mm-hmm.
and I wasn't at work last night.
Yeah, I can't. Even though I
Wow.
watched it early in the morning, yesterday,
I forgot all about it.
I watched it. I came downstairs and watched it with Nina,
Mhm.
and that's when I had fell asleep. Whatever, some other bullshit they were showing, and then when you woke me up, it was just like you talking about some 20. I'm like, fuck out of here. But yeah, that's
I
when
didn't
we
say
was
that
watching
to
The
you, though,
Chi.
when you was asleep. I said it to you when you was up.
I was asleep
Oh
though.
wow, I thought you were up.
Yeah, but it was good. And somebody spoiled it for me. And they was like, yeah, I was watching The Chi. And then it was like, yeah, then I was crying. Then I'm like, why the fuck would you then I be see when I say stuff like that to people, then I'm wrong. But why would you say you cried? Like, I don't never say I cried.
Then you're anticipating the part that the person cried.
Yes. Like, what the fuck? She's like, oh, no, it's not what you think about. What you thinking. It shouldn't have been anything of what I'm thinking about, because now, why would I want to cry? I want to Chi. Spoiling that shit for me. But yeah, I'm about to spoil it for you, too.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
So it was good.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed that whole episode. But Nina was like, it's getting dragged out with Keisha now. Nina said, she's like, let your friend know. Let your friend know that they dragging the shit
aggravated.
out. Right.
So if Nina's getting aggravated, it's time to reel it on in.
Right.
Reel it on.
But yes.
Because after a while, you start saying, you know, Nina, you're right. And that's a rare occasion.
Yes. And Candy, she's stepping up. Like, everybody, I'm trying to talk about it without talking about it, And then my girl from the Tyler Perry show, Juanita Jennings, is on this episode, and she is Duda's mom. And she went in on him. She's like, he ain't shit,
Where that
and he
name
ain't
Duda
gonna
come
be
from?
shit. That's his street name, his drug name.
I know, but I feel like, I don't know, maybe I missed it because I feel like the only one I hear call him Duda is the little boy.
No, that's his drug name. Because don't nobody call him Otis that sell drugs.
I don't like Duda. I don't like that name.
I mean, but they got Pookie.
I know.
And I'd rather be Duda than Duda. But yes, I would.
Would you do Duda?
Yes, I would. I already knew you was gonna go there. I knew it. I'm gonna just say yes and just leave it alone.
The way Candy did him in that office?
Better. And Candy is a Kama Sutra expert.
Okay. She did all that fucking talking.
Right.
Let's talk in more moment. Or no, talk just as long as it's sexually talk. You talking about a campaign while you getting your back blown out.
Yeah, but make sure y'all watch it, because this one, it does end sad. Meek Mills is a fool.
Oh God.
And I like Meek Mill.
Oh God. Please.
Let me tell you something, Meek.
Please.
Don't nobody care about you and your girlfriend Milano doing what you call it, co-parenting, or he said separate parenting. This looks like this should have been released by a publicist. This was released by Meek.
Okay, because it started off with we, me, him.
Yeah.
We, me, him.
How?
Milano. What? What? No. How did you post something about your breakup when you never posted anything about y'all even being together?
Right.
You never even posted nothing about y'all
It
being
was
together,
never
even though we
confirmed.
knew y'all were together.
Mm-hmm.
But you never even posted anything about that. You never claimed her publicly. Never.
Right.
But you were quick to tell us that y'all broke up.
Yeah. And I don't even feel sad for her. I just think that is just stupid.
I'm glad she got out when she did.
Yeah, because anybody can make a baby. Because now, now she got a baby. Easily she can go right down to the courts and go get that
she don't have
child
to get-
support. She don't. I know she
not
make
with
her
him, she
own
don't
money.
have to-
But she could. If he not doing what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, but I don't.
But
I don't
yeah,
think
I'm
he-
just saying. But
I
it's
think he's
that
a clown,
easy.
but I think he'll do what he's supposed to do. However, I do think that it's very clear and obvious to all of us that have connected brain cells that he's still
Mr.
stuck
Nicki
on
Minaj, something.
See, Meek
something.
Mill comes from the hood, right up the street from where we're recording, 23rd and Berks. He is a hood guy. Meek Mill never had a Nicki Minaj in his life.
Yeah, nobody.
So you
has.
get a Nicki Minaj, you're sprung by Nicki Minaj, then y'all break up, and you realize that Nicki Minaj doesn't even go for the athlete or another rapper or celebrity. She goes for the average Joe. She gets married by the average Joe, and now she's pregnant by the average Joe. There has to be a sting on Meek's, what do you call it?
His character on himself,
like his
ego.
self-esteem. It's kind of like when guys say, damn, you must feel some kind of way. You date this chick, and then when y'all break up, she goes and mess with a female. What did you do wrong that she went to go? You know what I mean? It's kind of like, I kind of look at it like that. Like, Meek, I just feel like he is the epitome of corny. Everything that he should not have done, he did. He stayed on Nicki's. I mean, everything that was posted about Nicki, he had a little smart comment to say. Or somebody would say something and he would leave a comment and he would do the post and delete. It just was, you know.
Or posting on other people's stuff.
Or posting on other people's stuff like wasn't nobody going to see it. You know, or like I thought the ultimate thing, cornball thing, was when he talked bad about Nicki and her husband. And then when he ran into them in L.A., he tried to have a conversation. But the husband was like, no, fuck you. I don't want to have a conversation with you. Right. You did all that talking on Instagram.
Yeah, but what does it need to have even have a conversation about?
Exactly. She and I are together. Y'all not. You got a woman. Go about your business. There's nothing for us to talk about. Apparently, he wanted to make amends. But I'm like Nicki's husband. There's nothing to make amends about, especially when you dogged me and her out on social media for months. Now you run into us. Now you want to make amends. Get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here. No, go about your business.
Yeah, and then Kanye is he apologized to Kim Kardashian over the weekend on his Twitter for what he said about, you know, all the stuff that was going on. And they said, like, after an hour after that, TMZ said that he was going on his way to a hospital in Wyoming. And then he was there in the ER for 10 minutes. He goes home. And then the ambulance is at his property. I don't know why they were there. No one knows why they were there. But then he let the paparazzi in his home for 2 hours because he wanted to control the narrative of, I guess, what was going on.
I gotta wait for him to control the narrative. Stay off of social media.
Yes, I think that's the best thing because the album Donda did not get released. It was supposed to come out. It never dropped. And a lot of people were upset about it and tweeting about it. And some people were like, yeah, I knew he wasn't going to do it. And knowing Kanye, he always delays albums or singles or videos. And, you know, but y'all get used to that. Just like when you go to a Lauryn Hill concert, you know 9 times out of 10 she's going to be late. So if Kanye says something's going to happen on that date, don't expect it. Now, unless it's for some sneakers or whatever. And then you still can't get through. Access denied. You just can't get those sneakers in. I don't know why y'all going crazy wasting y'all money on those sneakers anyway. You know, but, you know, I just wish Kanye well. I hope that he gets himself together. And that's especially what his wife wants him to do. And if you listen to the Scorpion Show podcast this past weekend, I discussed everything that Kim Kardashian said, and it was beautifully written by her mother. So y'all should check that out if y'all didn't. We are 100 days. We are less than 100 days until Election Day. We are 99 days away from the most important election of our lifetime. And we say that every 4 years, but this is really, really important. And we're going to see where the Supreme Court goes. We're going to see if people still want a racist as a president. Will people who came here by their parents, will they be forced to go back to where they came from, even if they weren't born there? We're going to be hearing a lot. Mm-hmm. Or they might have been born there, but they were forced to come here from their parents. It's going to be a lot of things on the line, and it's not just between Joe Biden and Donald Trump.
We have a Supreme Court seat that is at stake.
Yes.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg is 87, I think she is. She's on her way to retirement.
Yeah, she
wants to retire.
Strain.
But she does not want to step down while Donald Trump is in office. She wants to hold out until January 21st, 2021. We need to make sure that we honor her. Because if we don't go out and vote Joe Biden in November, what's going to happen is Donald Trump is going to have yet another Supreme Court appointee on the courts. Because I think he already has 2.
Mm-hmm. And then if Clarence Thomas leaves, he'll have 4.
And so the Supreme Court will be totally conservative.
Yes.
Which means the laws of the land will be drastically changed.
You can say bye to going to the doctors if you have an oops. You can say goodbye to gay marriages.
Bye all of that.
You can say bye to a lot of things.
That, okay. You can say bye to all of the things that we're used to doing now that is law of the land. Okay? Baby. Imagine giving Donald Trump that much power that he's able to appoint 4 Supreme Court justices to the
that'll
court.
Be there until we die.
And that'll be there forever because
He's gonna
You
pick 'em
don't.
young.
There is no term limit in Supreme Court justices. They stay there either until they die or until they are ready to retire.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
We got a lot going on, and we need y'all to, everybody, if you are not registered, please make sure that you are registered to vote. And if you are registered to vote, make sure that you vote or try to get a mail-in ballot, because I know a lot of people will not be standing at the polls because due to this pandemic, a lot of polling places are closed. And you want to make it easier for people to vote, and doing it by mailing is the right way. Don't listen to the president
right.
by him saying that, oh, this is a rigged election through the mail.
Don't
I've
listen
never
to
heard
him.
of ballots being rigged. We need people to vote and vote his ass out.
Especially when he himself sent in a mail-in ballot.
Yes, him and his team and his
Him and-
family.
yes.
And
Okay.
William Barr.
All of them sent
Yeah.
in, but yet when it comes, don't listen to Trump. But if you do mail-in ballots for this election, make sure you send them off before October 20th. Do not wait until after October 20th. Make sure you send them off before October 20th, which means do it as soon as you can. Why? Because you want to give them a chance to be able to count all of the ballots and make sure all of the ballots are counted properly. So please, if you do mail-in ballots, make sure you mail them off before October 20th.
Right. I'm going to be looking for my mail-in ballot, or I might have to apply
I got to
for
figure out,
one.
because I'm thinking if I want to do it or if I want to go to still go to my polling place, even though I noticed I didn't like with this whole pandemic thing during the primaries. I didn't like how it all went down. So I might do mail-in ballots. But where do I go to get one?
You might have to try to file one online to get one. I'm not sure how to
think
get
it
it,
was
but
a
we'll have it.
website.
We'll have that information for you the next time we talk
Yeah.
to you, because I think it'd be better to just mail it in instead of waiting in line, because basically they consolidated some of the voting polls, and I was in line for an hour. I mean, I didn't mind, but because I wanted to vote, but still, nobody should have to wait an hour to vote, especially when they're used to waiting like less than a minute or two, telling them my name and getting my little vote sticker and go vote. It never takes me longer than 5 minutes. I'm in and out. But to be there for an hour and the wait and different conversations and all of it, like I ain't got time for all that. I just want to get in there and vote and go home. So everybody, please make sure you're registered. Make sure your children are registered, and vote. So there's this report about Tamar Braxton's boyfriend, David, and the report said that he's very controlling of Tamar. And they also were saying that it was him who didn't like how he was being portrayed on the show, and also that he likes to downplay like him being on camera, like he likes to be behind the scenes, but when the cameras are on, he always try to find a way to be in front of the camera in some way. And instead of this being Tamar Get Your Life, he's trying to make the show into David and Tamar. There's been a whole lot of rumors, and I told you I didn't like how that 911 call went down.
Yeah.
I hated that 911 call. I hate it, because all he had to do was say, "Listen, she's been drinking. She's on medication. She's unresponsive," and do what they said. Bringing her job into it. Oh, she's stressed out because of this, and then you crying and talking about, oh, they stressing her out. Like, come on, that didn't seem right to me, and ain't gonna never seem right to me. And then when I was with my family on that Friday, even one of my family members, you know how they be gossiping and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She just happened to bring it up. She's like, listen, I don't need no man telling all my business on a 911 call. And if I found out the words that he said on the 911 call, she ever found out, she wouldn't even want to be with him no more. And I was like, I'm the same way, because he didn't have to put all her business out there like that, because it's 911 and she's a celebrity. They're going to get the tape of the call. And now with him being all this controlling and stuff, I really don't know about that, because I'm not there. I'm not around, but they said this is someone inside the camp. And most of this time, when stuff get leaked from inside of what's going on with the Braxtons, it be true. I just,
Why do you
because
say that it's true?
because I know they ain't lying. So I just say this. I just feel like, once Tamar get herself together, just let her relax. If she still want to be with him, she could be with him. But I don't think that's best for her to be with someone who is controlling. And we seen what happened before when stuff was getting out of hand, how the family went to the media. Well, specifically Miss Evelyn. Now, I don't think she would do that on David. They would just have to get together and get him the fuck out of there or something.
But who says that he's doing bad
Right.
by her? Because I haven't heard anybody say that he's doing bad by her. I just think that people are upset that he
Is controlling and running things for her
said
and all
that?
of that. They said all this in the article.
I haven't heard any of that.
Oh, I've heard a lot
I
of
haven't
stuff.
heard any of that. I'm only going by what I have not heard. I've not heard that.
Right.
So if it is true, I agree with you. However,
Yeah.
I haven't heard that.
Yeah. But I just wish her the best. I'm glad this is the best thing that nobody is like really like the family keep putting different stories out. She's at this facility, that facility. Like, no, let her get her rest. Now, is WeTV still going to release that show? I don't know, but it's supposed to be coming out this week.
Of her, this 911 call?
No,
Oh.
no. The show itself, Get Your Life, with her and Mona Scott. Yeah. I'm glad I said her name all the way right.
No, you
I'm like,
didn't. You said Mona Scott. It's Mona Scott Young.
I said Mona Scott Young.
Oh, I didn't hear the Young.
Yeah.
Wow. You said that low. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, and then because I start thinking about how she got that lady together that time at that thing we was at. She just called her Mona Scott. She said, "All these years you've been working for me, and you gonna call me Mona Scott?" It's Mona Scott Young.
Yeah, she did that good at all these years you've been working for me. I'd have left right then and there. I'd have walked to the corner and never said nothing else that whole event. Yeah, she did.
Yes, but Tamar, please get yourself please. We wishing nothing but the best for you. If these things are true about David, get your life, get it together. Live your life. Let Tamar, let her. She needs a good manager.
If he's
Like,
her manager, her boyfriend.
Look, I don't know who's her manager, but I'm saying she needs a good man. Remember, because Vince was running stuff.
Yeah.
She needs a good management team to take over.
And if it is true, and I'm not going to say what about this stuff about her boyfriend is true, but what I'm going to say is, if it is true, there's a cycle that Tamar needs to break, which is stop getting involved with these men who are controlling and verbally abusive,
Or
physically abusive.
abusive.
Now, I'm not saying that is the case with him, or Vince. I'm not saying that at all. But she has been in those type of relationships in the past, and it seems like she keeps going down that same road. If it's true about this guy, now again, I don't want to say personally that it's true because I did not hear that about him. However, if it is, she needs to. There's a cycle that needs to be broken.
Let it flow.
See, there's a
Let it
reason
go.
why. There's a whole plethora of reasons of why people are the way they are.
That's true.
Because of things that they have not broken, cycles that they have not broken, bad habits that they have not broken.
And then they it could become generational.
Right.
Yeah.
But it just seems like she's the first generation to do it because everybody else in her family looks at her like, where is this coming from?
Right.
But then they all said that she was like that when she was a kid. But if you notice, none of her siblings say that the rest of them was like this. They don't even say this about the parents being like this.
Right.
So she must be the first generation because it got to start somewhere.
Yeah, but if anything went on like we've never heard anything like bad about her parents except for he cheated.
Yeah.
And that he went with that lady, but he never left that lady. He's been with her ever since he left Miss Evelyn.
And
Allegedly.
I don't want to keep saying that, oh, this is because she's the baby. My sister's the baby.
Yeah.
And my sister damn sure ain't never act like that.
And I'm the baby, and I damn sure don't act like that.
Well, but my sister, I mean,
as a woman, and she's the baby.
I don't want to go there. But my sister, I won't go there with you. But my sister has never, because I've seen. But
Wait,
my
but say that
sister-
again.
Nothing. I'm speaking
He's
of my
speaking
sister.
into this microphone, talking shit.
Because I've never seen that with my sister. So
Right.
I will not put that out there that, because it's there, she's the baby. Because I've seen a lot of her siblings say that. And I'm just like, it ain't got nothing to do with being the baby. It just has everything to do with she's a spoiled brat. It's just call a thing a thing.
Yeah,
Because I've seen some older spoiled brats.
yeah.
It doesn't have nothing to do with being the baby.
And Megan Thee Stallion is child. I feel sorry for her because You know, she had to release her own statement about what happened to her, and she was saying that whatever, you know, all the stuff that was out there that wasn't true. She's been quiet about it for a while, and some people made jokes about it, and she called them out. She called out one of the girls from oh my God, what's the show? Drea. She called out Drea. Well, she didn't call her by her name. And then Chrissy Teigen recently apologized for a joke she made. I don't know why people think it's funny to make jokes about somebody getting shot in the toe.
Right.
I mean, I know I said the first thing I thought about was Harlem Nights, but it really was the first thing that I thought about. You hear somebody getting shot in the toe twice, but I wasn't trying to make a no joke.
Right. That's what you thought about. But
Right.
now they're coming out. I think, you know, we've gotten so used to Chrissy Teigen being this funny character on social media
Right.
that she just is like loose with it now.
Yeah.
I cringe, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I cringe sometimes at the stuff that she posts, especially with her husband, because she posted a video not too long ago where John was in the shower taking a shower, and she was outside of the shower, and she was recording him while he was taking the shower. And the shower that he was taking the shower in, of course, it was a glass shower door.
Oh my God.
And I'm just like, girl,
And he's naked taking
and
a
he's
shower.
naked taking.
Taking a
Well, he's
shower.
now. Yeah, of course he's naked.
Yeah,
He's taking a
I
shower.
mean-
But I'm just like, girl, like. Come on, like some things you don't always have to post. Like, why would you do that? Like, who's to say if he was in the mood to even play like that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing?
Well, that's what happens when you date a comedian. Well, she's
She's
not
not
even
a
a comedian
comedian,
to me. Yeah, I'm like, wait, she's not even a comedian to me. But she just posts
I
funny
don't even know
stuff.
what she does. What
She
did
was a
do?
model. She was a model.
Okay. 'Cause
Slash actress, I guess.
I never seen anything that she was
But
on.
listen, she got some show on Quibi.
Oh.
That thing, that Quibi thing seemed like it came and went. Like everybody was hype about it for 30 days, do this, and then
Yeah, I'm
nobody
not.
watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what he does.
Yeah. Oh,
But
he
I-
sings. Yeah.
but yeah, he
Damn.
plays the piano. Yeah,
Mhm.
he's getting coins.
Yeah.
Still.
I love the little video of him and his son. He was singing to his son, and his son looks like exactly like him. Like, oh my
Mhm.
God. Yeah, but yeah. Should be all right. But yeah, Megan Thee Stallion also went on live today, and she talked about what happened. She revealed that she was shot in both feet, both her feet.
Can you imagine?
And no, I can't, because I don't want to get shot ever.
I don't want to be shot nowhere.
And she said that the bullets were removed. They didn't touch any major arteries or anything, break a bone, nothing. And she just said that she was grateful to God, and she felt like God, her parents, and her grandmother were all looking out for her when this happened. But she also went on to say that a lot of things are not funny about the jokes that's being made
Mhm.
about her.
Mm-hmm.
And she also went on to say that it's been hard for her just losing both of her parents, and she's only 25. And she tries to fill her void with people in her life. You know, I don't think she's trying to look for like a surrogate or anybody, but she was just talking about how hard it is, like, you know, feeling how hard it's been to fill that void in her life. And stuff like this, you need a strong support system with you. But Megan, I think you should reveal who shot you, but I don't think it's that hard for us right now, not unless you're still coming up with something crazy. Or maybe you're waiting to put this in a song on what happened. And, you know, Mikkel was telling me Trey Songz. What's his name? Tory Lanez. He hasn't been on his Instagram Live or anything. He hasn't posted anything. He's just been quiet on social media. And something isn't right. And she said that she also said she didn't hit him or anything like that. And because, you know, people saying that she probably hit him and that's when he shot her, or she was trying to get away, and, you know, I don't know. But this story is crazy. And even Questlove of The Roots went on his social media to post that something isn't right, that this story is not as big as it should be. Because he said this is something like you read and then you went to sleep and didn't hear about no more.
Mm-hmm.
And it's true. And more people definitely should be talking about this. She's a big up and coming rapper. She's been shot twice. We don't know who did it.
Who's a big up and coming rapper?
Megan. I think she's still up and coming to me. Just because she got one hit, number one hit.
No, I don't know. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying Megan Thee Stallion is more than an up and coming.
She's only been out to me. She's only been in my acknowledgement for a year.
That's
because
yours.
everybody had a hot girl summer last year, and now everybody is doing the.
You say Megan Thee
a
Stallion's
savage
name on any corner in any city, they know
yes,
who she is.
yes. Now
That's not up
but
and
she
coming.
is up and coming to me. She is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Up and coming.
Up and coming.
I'm trying to think of
rapper.
who is an up and coming artist. An up and coming artist would be.
Oh, who you gonna say? Doja Cat or?
No, I'm not gonna say none of them because I don't know them.
Okay. See.
But just because I don't know them, but to see, that's more reason why I'm saying what you should be saying. You're saying you only know of her because of a year, but that doesn't
Yeah,
mean.
but she is up and coming. She ain't do nothing that was like she hasn't done anything in music that's so spectacular except for she has a song with Nicki and she has a song with
But that
Beyonce.
doesn't mean. But
I'm not trying
you
to
don't have
down her
no,
as
I
an
know
artist.
you're not, but I'm saying
know.
you don't have to have something spectacular to.
You
to
do.
Not be up and coming.
Each
No.
hit need to be bigger than the last, and she's up and coming. She's new.
But what
She
if
only got
stay
only
with
one
hit?
album.
Well, what if she only stayed with one hit? Does that mean she's gonna forever be
That
an
means
up and
she'll
coming
be no. That means she'll be a one hit wonder. But right now, she's on the name of she's on the tip of everybody's tongue, and she can't be a one hit wonder because the song with Beyonce went to number one, and that's over Hot Girl Summer. So,
Well, some people look at Kaya as a one hit wonder.
well, she is a one hit wonder.
All right then.
But you
Well,
need to be careful
my
what
neck,
you say.
My neck, my back is a classic.
Yes, it's never going nowhere.
Right.
It's always going to play at everybody else's barbecue. But what do you know after that?
Well, the song with her and
Janet Jackson. Whose song was that?
I don't know.
Janet Jackson.
She claims that it was hers.
It's not her song.
That's what she said, and you know that's what she said.
Oh Lord.
I'm only going by what Queen
Bless-
Kaya said. No, don't
Bless
say
God.
nothing smart, cause she'll cuss you out again.
No, she'll curse you out. She's
I'm
like a-
defending her.
No, you
I'm
ain't
defending her. Yes, I am.
Well, look, I ain't scared
That's
of
her song.
Anyway,
Janet, child,
Janet ain't
Janet
take
tried
her
to
song.
put her on that
First
TV
of all,
screen.
Jermaine, she's lucky Jermaine Dupri put her on that song because Janet would never put the likes of Kaya on any of her stuff, and you all know it.
Ooh.
Now, where's the lie?
I don't want to get cussed out.
That's all right. It'll be free promo for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cause she read Lil Wayne for
She reads people who deserve to be
Lil
read.
Wayne and he deserved it.
Yeah,
He did.
yeah, and there was nothing his daughter could say.
He called her what's she name?
Resume.
Resume. Stocky resume. She called that girl Stocky. Oh. I
I'm not
couldn't
doing this.
believe it. I said, why did she call and resume little stocky ass? I said, oh my God. Then you go back to look at pictures and say, well, she is a little stocky. That's a word you ain't hearing yet.
A long time. I like to say thick. Stocking. Don't tell your age.
You ain't hear that in years. Stocky was a good way of saying thick. Thick is
Let's
a good
say
way of
thick,
saying fat. But Regine is not fat, and we know she's not fat. She's actually a beautiful shite. But the fact that she called her stocky made it so funny because I'm like, I ain't heard that word in years since I was a kid. Just like you calling somebody a drug addict a piper.
Yeah. That's why your mom's a piper. Bitch.
I ain't heard that word since 1994.
Yeah, don't nobody say that word.
Piper. You say that today, they look at you, what's a piper? Oh, wow. I told my age. A piper. He didn't say drug addict. He said a piper.
Or they did say recovering addict back in the
Because
day.
Kensington is full of pipers.
Yes.
Now, that's Piper City.
Oh my God! You don't want to be in Kensington. You don't want to leave nothing out of nowhere. You don't want to park your car, run inside.
No,
and
you
you know
don't.
what I hate? I hate when people still do that. It's 2020. What makes you think you could park your car with the keys still inside,
Right.
run in there and put 20 on something, and
Right.
think your car's still gonna be there?
Right.
We see it every day in the early morning. Somebody go to Wawa, think they're in a safe neighborhood, and their car end up being taken. And then if they're not paying attention, your child in the back seat, and your child is back there with them too. Stop leaving people and your cars running into the store. Take your keys and lock your doors and keep it moving.
Right.
Nobody won't take nothing.
Right.
I'm sorry I had to give you a little PSA on
No,
that,
you're
but
right.
damn.
Because when I get out of my car, I'm locking everything.
Everything. Yeah.
I even take the keys out if I'm leaving somebody in my car.
I haven't seen that done in a while, but yes. That's true.
I
Like you'll
take
be
him
all
out
right.
because somebody can easily, run and drive off with you. If they drive off with you, I'm done because you can't drive. If they hop out,
I know how to drive out that car though. I might be fucked up, but I know how to drive out of it. Chris Brown and Usher. So everybody's been trying to get them to do a versus battle. I know DMX and Snoop did a versus battle last week. I didn't watch it. Y'all know I don't like rap all like that to be sitting there watching hours and hours of verse battles. But I do like most of their hits, Snoop and DMX. But I didn't give it the time of day. I seen some of them watching in my house. So I heard some of the songs being played and they were going off and stuff. But would I care to see Chris Brown and Usher? Yeah, I would like to see it. Chris Brown saying that, only I could do one against myself, and that's just on features. So he humbly declines doing one with Usher.
Usher can battle you with one album, Chris Brown.
Right.
Confessions.
Right.
And it'll be done for you.
Right.
Because you don't have a Confessions album.
No, he don't.
As a matter of fact, and I like Chris Brown, but not only do you not have a Confessions album, Chris Brown, you probably will never have a Confessions album. Okay? So I just feel like a lot of Chris Brown fans, particularly, somebody said something that was very true, and it is true. Chris Brown fans are taking the versus battle and making it into something that it's not. It started off with the producers, and it's about, celebrating the music and the hits that you have. I saw people posting, there's a reason why Chris Brown was asked to do a Michael Jackson tribute. The versus battle has nothing to do with dancing.
No.
It has everything to do with the song, your catalog of music,
Right.
not your dancing skills. Okay? So again, Confessions album, the album that came out, in 2004 when I was in high school, or 2003, whatever year that was, that one album alone will finish Chris Brown's entire catalog.
I
said it. I said what I said. And I said what I said because I am old enough to remember when Confessions came the fuck out.
Yeah, and Usher had those same 3 songs on the radio: "Let It Burn,"
What?
"Yeah," and "Confessions." That's all you heard on the radio.
Ran and ran,
Right?
and guess what? And you didn't get tired of it.
No, you turn to one radio station, bitch.
Yep.
It's going, and then you going, "These are my confessions." Like if that's all you heard.
Yep.
Let it burn, and let it burn.
I think that you
Yep.
should let it burn. What? We were in high school. I can't remember if I was in the 11th or 12th grade when that came out. But once that album came out, it was a wrap. Mm-hmm. Chris Brown don't have a Confessions album.
No, and then Usher went on to sell 10 million copies of that album. But yeah, just like you said, it's not about.
It's not about
It's
dancing.
not about that, yeah.
It's about celebration. It's about the catalog of music, but it's also about y'all. I like the fact that Usher is actually remaining humble and the adult in this, because I haven't seen him say anything. Whereas though Chris Brown keeps talking about, because I ain't bad on nobody but myself. I'm my own, and it's like, what are you talking about? This ain't even about that.
Yeah.
It's not even about that. You're making it about that because you would not win against, again, Usher's Confession album.
Yeah,
it's
and
just
then-
it.
Then Usher been out since the 90s, and he always
93,
found a way
94.
to stay relevant throughout his career.
Yep.
So
Usher is a real legend.
yeah, but I still would love to see them do their stuff together. You don't have to dance, but I would still love to see y'all do back and forth of y'all hits. Or even Chris Brown can even, no, he won't. No. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to do him like that. But yeah, he needs somebody that's been out, that came out around his time or something like that. But he'll never be on Usher's level. And we need to stop doing that comparison with Usher and Chris Brown.
Right.
Because Usher has been the man for a long
long
time.
time.
What a long time. Going on 30 years.
Going on 30 years.
Yeah. And Chris only
Chris
been out
Brown
since
was a
2005.
baby when Usher started out. And how old is Chris Brown? Wait, what year was
Probably
he born?
like 27.
Yeah,
No,
Chris
he
Brown
gotta
was a
be
baby.
28. Yeah, he's
I'm about to
still
see
in his
right now.
20s.
Yeah. And Usher's what, in his 40s?
Mm-hmm.
We're about to be 40? No, I think Usher is in his 40s. Chris Brown was born in 1989. He's 31.
Wow. I thought he was younger than
He was
that.
a child when Usher started out.
Right.
Okay, so no. You're right,
He was
Chris.
still in diapers.
You're not even on Usher's level, okay?
Yeah.
I think a lot of these young people forget the impact that Usher has had over nearly 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
Usher and Brandy are two artists that you just cannot dismiss.
Right.
Both of them have been out for almost 30 years, and they have had such an impact. Brandy has a new music coming out, and it was a clip that I listened to, and I was like, wow, this is really, really good. You cannot, and Brandy still sounds fucking good. You can't deny people like Usher and Brandy. I don't give a damn what new artist you like. I don't give a damn. You can't deny them. You just can't. Just like you can't deny, we all make jokes, including myself. We all make jokes about Ashanti. But you can't deny the impact Ashanti had in 2002, 2003. You just can't deny that. Ashanti had a huge impact in the music world. Because at one point, Ashanti was the only girl out doing her thing.
3 songs in the Billboard Top 10.
Right. You can't deny that. You just can't. Now, she's not doing nothing now, but we ain't going to dismiss what she did 20-something
Yeah,
20
and
years
that's
ago.
when they kept doing that Keisha Cole versus Ashanti battle last week. I wouldn't mind because they both got hits. I think that Keisha has the better hits, but I think it would be fun to see them go back and forth about their music. I really would like to see Mary J. Blige and Keisha Cole do it. I don't know what it is about Keisha Cole that Mary J. Blige allegedly don't like, but it's time to put this shit to rest. She looks up to you. Most artists be like, they love who look up to them, and with Mary, it's just like, girl, sit down. Something must have really, really happened behind the scenes that we don't know about, because Mary won't give Keisha the time of day, allegedly, and I haven't seen it, But yeah, or who can Mary J. Blige do? Mary J. Blige and Faith do a versus. I would love that because they came out of, Mary got a little bit more years, but still, that would be fun to
Mary
do.
and Faith,
Yes.
Hill. I mean,
Bitch.
wait,
Evans. Evans. I would love some shit like that. Now I would like to only probably do the R&B. I would like to, now they're trying to do the pop girls with the white people, like
we gonna stick to
NSYNC and
we gonna stick to
Backstreet
what we
Boys.
know. We'll stick to what we know.
I think
What
that a lot of
TLC
people will
say,
watch.
Stick to the rivers and the lakes that
Yes.
you used to. I know
Yes.
that you're going to have your
Bitch.
way or nothing.
Can
at
you
all.
imagine if
They need to do is Escape and Invoke.
See, you're trying it. You're trying it. I would like to see Invoke and Salt and Pepper do one. But they, Invoke sings. And
Right.
Salt and
Why
Pepper,
would Salt and Pepper do one
I
with them?
know. I would just want it. Because that music from the 90s period was
Queen
just
Latifah
everything.
and the Brat.
Hey, no. I wouldn't subscribe to that. I wouldn't subscribe to that.
It was shade all in that.
Right. Because I'm like,
The Brat and Queen. I don't even know.
Queen Latifah she had her hits and she functified, and that's what I'm looking for.
Oh, yeah.
And what you like? Tell me something.
Yeah.
She got a couple
I had to
of
be
she got a couple. But that's it. Only like 25 minutes worth. And she gonna bust Queen in the head with a bottle, child.
They get real violent, don't they?
You tell me who is next, bitch.
That's why
Who the fuck is that?
I'll tell you off camera. They get real violent. Okay. Okay. Anytime they sagging their pants, they get real. They'll start fighting. I don't want to go there, baby. The Brat.
Yeah. But yeah, they
They
would
need
be
to have an acting versus.
now that was a master class on acting.
No, like
would you-
Lisa Ray and Tisha Campbell Martin.
Bitch, you're trying it. She like, your husband already fucked my man.
Or Lisa Ray and Viola Davis.
They don't want a day because Viola gonna cry just like that. All that's not gonna
Stop,
be.
and you're gonna be over it. You're gonna be over it. All right, we're done.
God. Yeah, we already said. We already talked about Regis. Yeah, rest in peace to Regis. This year is just taking everybody. Well, it's like, it's kind of reminded me of 2016 with the amount of deaths and celebrity deaths that we have had, because 2016 was not kind at all, and it's happening the same way in 2020. Yeah, everybody, please remember to wear your mask. to wear your mask
And
to
purchase
wear
a
your
Scorpion
mask.
Show mask.
Yes, purchase a Scorpion Show
our
mask,
store.
put it on, and it covers everything. Like it
Yes.
literally covers your face, your nose, your beard. If you have a beard, to all the ladies out there. I mean, I'm just kidding. But if you have a beard, it covers it up very well, and it's breathable. So make sure y'all get your Scorpion Show mask or your mug or your little tote bag. I don't know where you're going, but you could take it to work with you or whatever and have us on the block. Girl, who them? And then you can listen to us on the podcast and tell people you listen to the Scorpion Show podcast with your mug and you getting your morning tea and everything or your coffee, whatever. We just trying to get y'all to get our stuff, support us, you know. So make sure you head on over to the Scorpion Show store.
The link is in my bio on Instagram.
Yeah. And the link is in the bio here on YouTube. So you know, if you want to support, go ahead and support. I don't know what else to say, but I want to say thank y'all for watching. The Scorpion Show podcast will be up this week. Please make sure y'all start downloading the Scorpion Show podcast, and we will see y'all soon. Peace.